A reading from the writings of St. Peter, Julian, Eymard. The Eucharist is not loved. Continued. It is true also that the world does all in its power to prevent us from loving Jesus in the most blessed sacrament with a real and practical love, to prevent us from visiting him and to cripple the effects of this love. The world engrosses the attention of souls. It blinds and enslaves them with external occupations and good works in order to deter them from dwelling too long on the love of Jesus. It even fights directly against this practical love and represents it as an optional and practicable at most only in a convent. And the devil wages incessant warfare on our love for Jesus in the most blessed sacrament. He knows that Jesus is there, living and substantially present, that by himself he is drawing souls and taking direct possession of them. The devil tries to efface the thought of the Eucharist in us and the good impression made by it, for in his mind that should decide the issue of the struggle. And yet God is all love. This gentle Savior pleads with us from the host, "Love me as I have loved you. Abide in my love. I came to cast the fire of love on the earth, and my most ardent desire is that it should set your hearts on fire." Oh, what shall we think of the Eucharist at the moment of death or after death, when we shall see and know all the goodness and love and riches of it? O my God, what must thou think of me, who have known thee so long, who have communicated so often? Thou hast given me all thou couldst give me. Thou wantest me to serve thee in return, and I have not yet acquired the first virtue of this service. Thou art not yet the sovereign law, the center of my heart, the goal of my existence. What then must thou do to triumph over my heart? Lord, my mind is made up. Henceforth my motto shall be, give me the Eucharist, or let me die. Spiritual communion, my Jesus. I believe that you are really present in the Blessed Sacrament. I love you above all things. I long to receive you into my soul. Since I cannot now receive you sacramentally, come at least spiritually into my heart. I embrace you as one who has already come and unite myself entirely to you. Never permit me to be separated from you. A reading from the month with Mary, daily meditations for a profound reform of heart in the school of Mary by Dolindo Ruotolo. The 22nd day, the misery of human judgment. Mary speaks. You are so afraid of human judgment, and so many times you betray God in order to contradict a poor creature. But what is man? What value has his scornful word or his threats? You fall with regard to human respect, not only out of cowardice, but also because of self-interest, and you dissemble or betray your faith for fear of being taken amiss by men. But what is man? Is he perhaps the master or arbitrator of the world? Have you so little faith in the goodness and providence of God to believe that he abandons you when you endanger your own situation for love of him? How many times do you not try to win human benevolence by pretending to be without faith, impartial and free, full? In reality, you do nothing but entrust yourself to men of the earth who are deceitful, egotists, and traitors. And are you not ashamed to put yourself in such a cowardly way under the most degraded and vile men of the earth? What is man in his judgments? The history of human knowledge tells you, man despises today what he appalled yesterday. He affirms and denies. He contradicts himself, lies, or fills his way along in the darkness of doubt. Who are they who discredit your faith? They are those who do not know it, weak and cowardly souls who are ironically called strong souls, impure souls who don't see the truth because their God is their belly, because they love pleasure and orgies of the passions, and you would fear the judgment of these poor unfortunates. The wisdom of God, on the contrary, like a brilliant star, rises ever alive and immortal in the midst of men, and you must fear only the judgment of God. Don't worry about men. Then they can't do you any harm because God alone is the master of all. Fear God and trust in Him with firm confidence. Do all that you are supposed to, even if accomplishing it should cost you your life. Before you there have been millions of glorious martyrs who give you the example of the most perfect and Christian self-denial. The form of this world soon passes. Illusions fall. Sham human power comes tumbling down. Blessed are you if you can present yourself in the sight of God, clothed in His glory, cloaked in His justice, and in His charity. Aspiration. O Jesus, make me appreciate your greatness and despise the world. Little work. Rather than fear human judgment, seek to bring back to the faith with great charity those who despise it. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Mary, Queen of Martyrs,